Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing with our gameplay with the new build. We are on the experimental, technical, whatever it was called, setting so that we can play around with the Hawkeye faction. Now, we haven't unlocked that yet. We still have to go through the steps of going through the quest, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're trying to do several quests at once right now, and one of them is the harvester. We got to cut down some trees as well, and there's an enemy right here, so we're going to take this guy on, and we're going to kill him real quick if we can. Real quick is a relative term because he's going straight for the back of me because I have no weapons back there. I warned you guys about this. They are not stupid. They know what they're doing. And they're a little evil. There we go. I think you're dead. I think you are, guy. You're not going anywhere anymore. Okay, so let's... I'm talking to a little robot. But yeah, let's go ahead and put some pieces on our bot here. We're going to leave that wheel there. I'm not picking that wheel up. I mean, we could and we could sell it, but yeah, not really that important. So we need 3 more trees. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And we need, let's see, harvester. I think we need to get... What is this? Novice harvester. Okay, so we're doing the GEO. Just cut down trees. That's all we need right now. So I was doing the other one to make money, and I thought maybe it would be in there as well for something else. I guess we could pick up some of those trees. Not gonna be, not gonna kill us. There we go. Oh, we got a girder, a geocore girder. Not something I really like because you can't add anything to the sides of it, just the front and the back. But it does make things a little bit more lightweight. Okay, so we need to clear out some rocks. Doesn't say those rocks necessarily have to have anything in them, just rocks in general. So, see a rock? Destroy a rock, guys. There we go, 1 out of 20. It's trying to, again, all of these missions are to teach you what you may not have already known. You'll see some of these rocks have little veins going through them, and you'll get resources out of it. Other rocks, doesn't seem like they have anything going through them, and yet you'll still get resources out of it. This resource right here is one of the most useful ones on the map. These are in a lot, and I do mean a lot, of recipes, guys. Now, that was back in the day. Now they've come out with a new recipe system that actually seems to have recipes for every item in the game. That's one of the main reasons I want to do a base bot, so we can play around with that. But I don't know what they use anymore, because sometimes in the old days it was 1 piece of this, 1 piece of that, made an item. Now it seems like you need 5 of this and 5 of this and 3 of those could make an item as well. So yeah, a little bit of variation. I think you're using a lot more resources now to make 1 item instead of the kind of very basic 1-to-1 kind of ratio. Build this very quickly and go off and do your thing. Because of that, you're going to need more tractor pads. You're going to need more area of conveyor belts to work with all of those items. And you see the green ones over there. The green ones are the really, really expensive crystals, the erudite ones, and I love those. They will make AI modules. You need the green, or used to. I should keep putting that in there. Used to. I don't know what it is anymore, but I'm going by what I had seen in the past. Oh, there's a base out there. There's a base out there. We're going the base. We're getting that base, guys. No way we're not getting that base. Okay, so let's put these pieces on here real quick. Maybe not real quick. I want to take my time. Let's actually put our batteries down because I'm pretty sure they're getting close. Yep, they're getting very, very close to wearing away. Remember, though, before you take off, make sure your batteries are fully charged because as you put these blocks down, remember, they are damaged. It's going to happen. I've watched so many playthroughs of other people playing the game. They spend all this time putting all these pieces down, and then they go off without remembering to make sure they're recharged, and the first hit they take, boom, it's all gone because it hits that one keystone that just makes everything else pop right off, and they got to do it all over again. And hearing them scream, I feel the agony. I feel it. I know what that feels like. I've done it myself many times, and I don't want them to go through it. I don't want you to go through it. So I try to remind you guys every turn because even when I do, you guys are still going to do it. I still do it. And yeah, I know it's going to happen. So just kind of be, oh no, you suck. Leave my thing alone. Leave it alone. Oh no, are you destroying it? You are. You little butthead, man. You almost destroyed one of my batteries. Oh, I hate your face, man. Can we get this in there? I want to make sure it's fully repaired. There it goes. Okay, so they're repairing. They're good now. I think we have everything we need. We do have a tractor pad back here, and we're going to go ahead and snag that anyways, just because. What is everything? Everything good? Everything good? We don't need any of this other stuff. Nope. Okay. Wow, I didn't even see that guy coming. I should have been paying attention to the radar. He was right there on top of our butts. Let's head on over. We're going to sell this stuff, and we're going to go snag that base, which is... We're not going to sell yet. We're going to snag the base. Because why not, guys? We have the space, right? No. No, we don't. We're going to do it anyways. What do we got? We got a base, and we got the Guardians. So let's take out the Guardians first. Take out all of these guys. They're all going down. I'm taking your stuff home. It's going to be good. Delicious. Come on. You got that, guy. That's one thing I really, you know, it's kind of distracting about the fact that they aim after the enemies. They do, but if there's multiple enemies there, you can't get them to switch. Oh, nice. We can now buy pieces on the go. GSO wide stud laser. Oh, yes, the stud. I love the stud one. Let's put that on there. It sounds completely wrong when I say it like that, but these will fire straight out. And I told you, watch out. The weapons you don't want to lose. Don't put them here in the beginning, the little middle piece. And sure enough, I lost one of the weapons. Of course, it was a weapon that I could care less about because I don't really like those. I like these other ones a little bit better, but we're going to put it back so that it can get destroyed again in the future. Let's go ahead and put one of our weapons off on the side. Of course, our shields are down, so before we get started any further, let's go ahead and charge those up, because I think it's going to get nighttime here. And the last thing you want is for it to be nighttime with no charged batteries, because that is a bad, bad day for you. Especially if you got to make your way home and you're really far away. You may end up just deciding that it might be best to wait the night out. And sometimes the night, especially when you're not moving, can take a little while, a good 5-10 minutes sometimes, so it may not be the optimal choice for you. You may not want to wait that long. Let's put this here. Why is that up so high? No, it's not up so high. Okay, I thought that was going to be in the way. Let's put that there. We're going to go ahead and put a battery on real quick, get all these things, start repairing each other. We'll take that battery off in a second. Do we dare? I think we do. We'll put another tractor pad on there. Of course, they're not called tractor pads anymore, so I got to get used to that. Are we going to take any of these with us? No, we're not. This is our base now. As you guys can see, it is blue, so don't attack it. I've done that before, and that's not a good thing. Where are we going to put everything? I think we're going to just stick it on for now, and we'll worry about placement of it later on, just so I can keep track of where everything is. I'm going to put my receivers on this side. Receivers will pick up resources as well. So if you want to, use these instead of the thimble tractor pads, you could definitely do that. Is there any downside to using the receivers over the other ones? None that I've ever found, except they don't transfer things between each other, whereas the tractor pads kind of do. But then that's what you have the conveyors for. They will move resources from one to the next to the next. And now, because we do have these things, we can get rid of those tractor pads and actually create a base on the inside. So that's going to give us more options than we've ever had before with this playthrough. And it's going to allow us to actually start messing around with the base build. Although I think there's still not enough. Like, we don't have a fabricator yet, so there's still only so much we can do, but at least we can have it ready for it. And there's a guy out there. Do we want to take him on? Doesn't seem like he has anything good. He does have some wills, but nothing else I can see. Okay, so this guy has a shield. We'll put that on. Ah, and he has another battery. That's fantastic. I could always use as many batteries as possible. So let's go ahead and snag that, put that on there. We're going to grab the reactor, and we're going to grab this thing. This thing, I'm not a big fan of. It has to be connected to the ground for it to work, for it to sell resources. What we could do is put it right here in the back, and it should snag stuff. No, it's not snagging anything. What if I put a receiver on it? Will you start snagging stuff now? Yeah, there we go. Of course. Why wouldn't you? You're a little punk. Okay, let's turn it around. Oh, man. I hate you. You're just messing everything up. Die already, you punk. Lousy. You had to wait till the time I got... that's what they do. They wait until the worst time. I told you they troll you. You guys didn't believe me. Thought I was being a little mean, but no. They troll you, and they troll you hard, guys, and they enjoy it. Let's see. We're gonna put some batteries back because we're using all of our power here. This is nuts, and we want to transfer more stuff over. We want to sell some of this stuff real quick, make that money. And it doesn't really matter if we do it here or we do it over back at the base, as long as it gets done. There we go. Nice. It's doing it. It's transferring, and we can back up a little bit more, and it will snag the stuff from further back. Oh, baby. If only I could refine it, though. If I could refine the resources here, we'd be making so much more money. But unfortunately, we can't. Now, can you sell items here as well? No. That's the downside to this one. Is it's smaller. It sells the resources, not the items. So that is still going to be a thing. However, you can get recyclers that will take these pieces apart, break them down into their base components, and then sell those. So that is kind of cool. But you can also get a delivery cannon, unlike this one, and that is actually able to sell stuff on the go. So you don't have to take it off your base. You don't have to plant it down. Again, the game makes you work for those pieces. You don't get them right off the bat. You may see all these really cool builds out there, guys. You can definitely achieve that, but you're going to work to get that point. So when you start over, that's the rub right there. You're not going to get all the greatest stuff. We got some more weapons, so let's go ahead and snag those. Weapons are always good. We don't have a lot of placement for them right now, but that will change here in a little bit. Let's get this block. I don't know what we're going to use it for, but we're gonna mess around with that. And we actually have some resources up here on the top. Let's keep going. We're going to destroy some more rocks because that's what we got to do. We got to destroy some more rocks. We'll get some more resources now that we got placements for them. And we'll see what that opens up. I think it's going to open up more base pieces. And again, like I said, that is not what I'm concentrating on. That's not going to be the main focus of this game, but it is a focus. And, you know, the Hawkeye faction, I want to get my hands on it. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you are like, I enjoy seeing the other ones. Well, it's brand new, and I've never seen it before. I've never experienced it other than what I've seen in the R&D, and I want to get to that stage. I want to play around with it, and, yeah, just make an airplane. An airplane that doesn't suck is my goal, and I don't know if I'll ever achieve it. I suck at making airplanes, and I'm even worse at flying them, but if I can achieve that, I think that will be worth seeing, because, man, airplanes in this game, if you've ever seen one, they go so fast, and they go so far, you can really explore, and it used to be that that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted to go off and explore, because they had these little destination points, these little pedestals that had resources on them, not resources in general of, like, elements that you could make stuff with, but actual items. And, you know, of course, the game has changed. They removed those out of the game altogether. But what it used to be was you didn't get quests. You didn't, you know, get access to be able to build stuff or buy stuff from a quest. What you did is you had to get it off of the enemy. The moment you found it off of the enemy and picked it up on your cursor and waved it around, either connected to your bot or just had it in your hand, now you could buy that piece because you found it once. That's cool. But there is another way you could get it. You could go off and find the pedestal of it sitting somewhere on the map, and the best way to do that was to have a very, very fast-flying bot. So, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of cool little features that have changed over time, and I'm still kind of a holdout in a lot of respects from the early days of just being used to doing things one way, and then being like, well, I'm still doing them. Even though I'm not getting the benefit of it anymore, I'm still doing it just because, you know, I've grown up playing the game that way. You know, I've progressed through my knowledge base of this game because, you know, I was playing it way back when it was still being developed. It's still being developed to this day. So you may get used to it like this, and in like 4 or 5 months, if you're still playing, you're going to come across the same thing I'm doing, where you're just like, I'm still doing it this way. One of the biggest changes, I think, to this game that forced me to change the way I play it, regardless of whether I wanted to or not, was the advent of weight. Believe it or not, they didn't have weight in the game to start with. The wheels, one small tiny wheel could hold all the weight for a giant bot, no matter how big it was or how many blocks you had stacked up on top of it. So I have these like really high tower contraptions that go straight up, literally like a skyscraper, and there'd be like 3 wheels or 4 wheels down on the bottom, and tiny wheels, not even like the Geocore ones, but like the GSO bare basic wheels that you would come across, and they would have a really hard time getting over hills, and that was really the only reason I wanted to upgrade to a bigger wheel, but not because of the weight. The weight, I think, is a fantastic addition to the game, but it completely and totally changed the designs that people were coming out with. They had to, you know, think of something different. Oh, there's an enemy over there. He's probably attacking my base. Let's get over there and save my guys, the resources that I have over there. I don't want to lose any of that stuff, so let's see if we can kill this guy off. Oh, no, he's stuck. So let's destroy this rock. We need 6 more of them, and there's 3 right here. So let's go ahead and destroy these, and then we'll destroy him. We'll turn this stuff in, because I think we're pretty close to being overload it with resources. We don't really have enough. The cool thing about this one is it has 4 of those things on the side of it. So if you can spin around it, you can just pick up all of those. We're going to free him in a second here, and then his cab is going to explode. Yes, you guys, I called it. Yeah. Oh, man, we got so many resources from that. So let's see if I can back this up. We'll see. Oh, no, come on. Don't get stuck. We'll do a ring around the rosy, and we'll go ahead and snag all these off of it. Maybe? Yeah, see, it's not snagging it off of the receivers, so that's going to be a thing, unfortunately. We're going to have to remove all these receivers. Let's move them over here. This is like the worst spot to move them because it's just going to go right in the back where we're going to pick up more stuff. But I think we're going to do a little bit of a redesign here. We got a few minutes left on the episode. I don't want to do it too short. Good, I didn't want to make you guys watch an entire building episode, but that's probably what you're going to get out of this one because I got to fix that base. I got to get that stuff working. So let's go ahead and put our batteries down. We have ton more blocks over there on the side. So I'm going to snag those in a second so we can actually start redesigning. And I think I'm going to get rid of all my tractor pads because we don't need them anymore. We got a decent size everything else. So let's put these here. We will pick up those blocks here in a little bit. For now, we're going to leave them right there. The resources that fell on the floor. We don't need the cash at the moment, and there's no real reason to pick those up. They're not getting in the way or anything. So let's put these things down. Now, I like to have it, but it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. I like to have the bottom pieces be batteries. They're kind of exposed a little bit from things exploding underneath you, but as your bot gets bigger and bigger and bigger, that becomes less and less of a thing, and it's not really something you have to worry about all that often. So yeah, I like to put those down there if I can. Oh man, you guys are picking up everything, aren't you? Okay, so let's see, can we destroy this tree? I don't want to destroy the weapons. Come on, guys. Come on. Leave them alone. All right, I guess we'll leave the tree there. It's going to be in the way, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. So we're going to keep coming out this way, and I think what we're going to do... are we ready to do it? Because I want another layer of wheels, but I want the big wheels. I want these small ones down the center like we did last time, and then the big wheels on the outside. So I guess we're going to leave it the way it is because we don't have the big wheels. You need, I think it's Geocore grade 3 or grade 5. I think it's grade 3 to be able to buy those wheels. So we're going to have to just make do with what we got. Let's keep going back like this. We'll put some more wheels there on the side as we need them. We have plenty of money, man. We're already up to 10,000. We're making money faster than I think I've ever made it before. So let's put these all the way back. We are going to sell some of these items that we don't need. Why? Just because they're there on the ground. We're right here. All it is a click and a drag right over to it, so there's no real reason not to. Our weapons are going to go over here. Wheels, nope, don't need those. More weapons, yes please. We got a battery. I do need to put that over there on the other thing to charge up. We got some more wheels here. Let's get that out of the way. Once you put it on this platform and it begins to drag it, if it drags it in there to sell, it is gone. There's nothing you can do about that. So if you're unsure what that item is, I suggest you throw it on the ground, take a good long look at it before you throw it onto that tractor pad. Otherwise, you are going to lose it, and you may want to kick yourself afterwards, depending on how hard it is, because we have access to things right now. Being able to find them off of creatures that you will not have access to be able to buy. You can't replace those pieces, but you have them. So if you find a big gun, the mammoth megaton cannon off of the enemy, you can use that. You just can't buy more of them. So if they get destroyed, you're out of luck, unfortunately. So just keep that in mind. We need to buy another repair bubble, recharge bubble. There we go. Shield. Wow, those are expensive. 414 a piece. To buy it, there we go. So we got 2 of them. Where did the other one go? Is it selling it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's stuck underneath. Wow, that would have sucked. I would have lost quite a bit on that one. Okay, so let's get some more wheels going here. I do like to keep a space, as I said before, in between each one of the wheels. That gives it the ability to turn. If they're too close, if they're like right on top of each... Oh, yeah, whatever that's doing. That's not even supposed to be possible, but yeah, okay. We'll do that. Yeah, but if you put it like that right next to each other, it's going to give you more traction, obviously, because now you have more wheels on the ground, but it's not going to give you the ability to turn very well. So yeah, definitely leave a little bit of space in between them. I mean, it's negligible. I mean, yeah, it's 1 wheel for every like 4 or 5 wheels that you're putting down that you could gain, but It's not too bad, guys. And you can make the difference up some other ways by putting like hover pads down there on the very bottom of it and things of that sort. So you're really going to make out more in the end by having that way. Let's close this down. I'm going to get a battery. We're going to charge everything up. I want to see what's charged up and what is not. This doesn't need to be on there right now, so let's put this over here. Nowhere to stick on it right now. Okay, so you're going to stay over there, little dude. We got another bubble right there. I think that is a shield. Yeah, so 2 shields extra that we don't need at the moment. We definitely will. As this expands, we're going to be using more and more and more of them. Okay, so that is good. Everything is charged up. Let's get this battery off. We'll put that over there. I think I'm going to save the last pieces here for like the battery, or maybe up here. Girders are going into the selling menu. Lights are going into the selling area. Anything else? We got weapons. Yep, everything is fine. Whew, okay, now we are ready. We are ready, guys. So, let's go ahead and put these here. I am going to put as many of them down as possible. I may even decide to buy a few more of them. Let's see, we're going to put this here because that's going to be the end of it. I need some more of these conveyors before I can do that. So let's do an entire row back here. Now, don't worry about changing the direction of the conveyors right now. That is something you can do later on as you put more and more of them down. Pretty much you can do that at any time. So it's not a necessity. It's not something you have to do this moment. Otherwise, it's just not going to line up right. Occasionally, you will have one bug out on you, kind of freak out and kind of go off in a weird way. But that can be fixed by just picking it up and putting it right back down. Is the way I usually fix that. Okay, so weapons. We need to go further out like this, and that will clear up the space so I can actually see what I'm doing in there. A little bit anyways. I got too many things on there right now for me to actually see what's going on. So we got 3 left. I want to go all the way back so we can have as many as possible. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's back this up a little bit. I want to go ahead and sell these if I can, if these things will snag them off of them. Will you? No. No, you will not. You won't snag those, huh? And I'm slowly coming over here to destroy stuff, apparently. What if I... We need a... Where is mine? I'm looking at this thing right here. I want to put that down. Where are you at? I put it down, didn't I? I dropped it. Where'd it go? There it is. Stuck in between 2 wheels. So let's put that there. Let's see. Repair bubble right here. Let's put that there. Oh, come on, guys. Stop moving around. That should get all those weapons. Okay, perfect. And that way I don't have to worry about them getting destroyed if I move around too much. So let's go ahead and buy some more conveyors. We'll get these in here. I'm going to sell them myself if I have to, but I want to make sure everything is set up. So let's do... I hope that's enough. I don't want to buy more than I need. I'll make do. I'll make use of them. Let's see. Okay, so we need a whole bunch more back here. I do kind of wish that they could go up and down, back and around, but you want to leave space in between for the items that you're going to be using, such as the refineries, the stuff that takes the resources, refines them, and then out the back side of them, use another conveyor belt that's not connected to the original one that will send those refined versions to another line. So you can see how you might need lots and lots of different conveyors on here to do a number of really cool things. So we got 3 extras. We'll just hang on to those up here until we find a spot to use them, because I don't want to lose that. And as soon as we put more blocks back here and expand, that's exactly what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and put on our weapons. We got a decent number of them now, weapons that are going to help defend us from the onslaught of our enemies in here, which we're going to have quite a few of, I think, in a minute, because as you get bigger, so do the enemies, and we have taken a giant leap in size here, not too far from the beginning, man. I'm actually surprised we got here already. Let's put this back on. Nope, you are not facing the right way. That way. There you go. What do we got over here? A couple more? Yeah, a few more than a couple more, actually. And there we go. Come on. I hate these things. They're really cool. They face towards the enemy, but sometimes they choose to face a completely different direction than what you put them down as. And you're just like, no, come on, face the way I want. I know you're going to turn on your own later on, but I like the look of everything facing the right way. It makes me feel like I've at least paid somewhat attention to putting things down. There you go. What else do we have over here? Nothing? Okay, let's put this bubble back on before I forget all about it, where it goes. This is mine. Well, they're all mine, but that's the one I'm using. Everything is good over here? Everything is awesome? Yes, everything is awesome. Okay, nice. Woo, it is good, guys. What am I going to do with these? How do I get these things off? Normally, I would just sell it with a delivery cannon, but I don't have access to a delivery cannon, right? No, I don't. Dang it. Oh, man. I could buy some more batteries. Let's do that. Let's buy some more. Oh, man, come on. Don't shoot them out like that. You guys suck. Okay, well, we're backing up a little bit more then. Do it, do it, do it. Now, again, the more batteries you have, the longer it takes for them to recharge. I'm just going to go ahead and charge them all up and then start putting them on. And I'm going to leave most of them in places that I'm not going to be able to get to for a very, very long time after they're on. So they're not going to get charged up in the sense that I'm going to sit there and take them all off and put them back on. They're just there for storage once I get my wireless charger. And that's a good idea if you know you're going to get your wireless charger sometime soon. They are still explosive even when they don't have power. So, you know, don't want to get them too soon and make your entire bot this giant explosive, you know, powder keg just waiting to go off, because they will go straight for those things. And again, my backside is completely and totally unprotected. So a couple of, you know, stud lasers back here on the back would really kind of add a little bit more. And then, of course, I think I'm going to just go ahead and throw these things back here now that I've actually seen that I am unprotected. Let's put these guys right here. That's good. Well, maybe not good, but it's close enough. Now, these things are being charged up. Remember, though, I got weapons over here, so let's go ahead and snag those while we're at it. Remember, though, that the more of these that you have down, these solar reactors, the faster it will go. So if you have 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all connected, your batteries will charge up faster. So we're going to put these things down. Actually, I'm just going to sell these. I don't really know why I'm hanging on to all these radars. Let's put these down over here, connect it to it. How much is the power? You'll see it should start going up a little faster with 2 of them connected. I could even throw down my third one since it is taking so long. But the first thing you threw down is what everything else is anchored to. So if I remove this solar reactor right here, all the batteries and these other 2 that anchor down to the ground will pop off most likely. So I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to say if it's an anchored block, it should be anchored to the ground no matter what is connected to it or what was connected to it first. It just is. So don't assume that the item you're picking up won't cause the entire thing to just explode into pieces. Thankfully, they do have an undo button most of the time. Not there all the time, and it doesn't pop up. I've actually destroyed my bot by moving one of the linchpin pieces on a base bot, and it broke into like 150 pieces. I didn't get an undo button. So, yeah, it should have. It was big enough to get it, but it didn't give it to me. Not a huge deal. It was my fault for doing it, so I can't blame anybody else for it, but it does happen. So let's just drag these things off for now until I get the pieces I need. Oh, man, I can't believe it doesn't let me. I guess you know what I could use. Let me try it. Let me put on a. I can't believe I'm buying another one, but I want to buy one of these and just see. Oh, there's an enemy. Yep, there's an enemy, and he's going right after all of my... Yeah, buddy. I hate you. I hate you. Oh, did he destroy anything? No! No! No, you butthead! You butthead! No! Oh, my God! That sucked. That sucks so bad, and he's destroying pieces of my bot now? Oh, I hate you. I hate you so bad. I have no batteries, and I have no solar reactors now. The solar reactors are not cheap. Oh, and I threw down a repair bubble down at the last minute thinking that maybe I could save it. Oh, my God. That is horrible. That was like the worst thing that could have happened. And, yeah, that sucked. That sucked really, really badly, guys. I'm going to go look to see what survived that, if anything. I don't think any batteries survived that, to be honest. I think they're all gone. All gone, including my little, oh man, all that work. All that money gone. You guys suck so bad. I hate you. I hate you, computer. You guys are trolling me, man. Oh, unbelievable. What in the world just happened, guys? That was, oh, man. I'm not going to get over that anytime soon. That was just unfreaking believable. Well, well. I'm just trying to come back from a disaster like that. I don't. My brain doesn't want to work right now. It does not know what to do with that. Like, how do you? Oh man, I hate you. We got one battery. So let's put that on there. Let's watch it. Let's make sure it's okay. What do we got here? We got a repair bubble. Let's put that on there now. Unbelievable. So freaking horrible. Oh man, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there. That is a spectacular, horrible way of ending the episode, but it was what it was, and I'm not getting over that anytime soon. I doubt you guys will either. But as always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Leave those comments below. What did you think of that last little situation there? Did you see it coming? Was I just not paying? I know it was. I wasn't just paying attention. But beyond that, did you see it coming? I want to know, because that was, yeah, it happened. It happened, and now I regret it. But as always, I'm AC Gamer, and I definitely will catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.